Hi, my name is Anushri, and this is my mother Rupa, who is 70 years old, who has hypertension, high blood pressure. I'm going to teach my mother how to monitor her blood pressure, how to take care of her diet when no one is home, and how to keep herself physical with exercises and making sure that, we keep that blood pumping in normal ranges. All right, so mother, I'm going to talk to you about the proper fitting and the proper blood pressure cuff that you're going to have. What you're going to have is you're going to have a manual blood pressure cuff. So all you have to do is hit the button once and it's going to read your blood pressure. The normal ranges of blood pressures is 120/80. All right, can you recall of what they said to you?
Checking my blood pressure and where my blood pressure should be.
All right. The next thing I'm going to talk to you about is, first of all, keeping your diet with low sodium. You have to make sure you don't have no foods with high sodium, because sodium is like the kicker of making your blood pressure high. And make sure you always want to check it, because sometimes high blood pressure has no signs and symptoms. So you can have your blood pressure could be high, but you would not feel any signs and symptoms. So you want to make sure that you're monitoring it at least 3 times a day, just to make sure. If you happen to suffer from like headaches or, blurred vision or something like that, that's a symptom. But sometimes, like I said, and I want you to check your blood pressure before you eat your breakfast, before you eat your lunch, and before dinner, just to make sure your ranges are intact. So can you recall how would I like for your diet to be? Low sodium.
Pretty much to stay away from foods with a lot of sodium and to check my blood pressure 3 times a day.
And when would I like you to check them?
Before breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay. The last thing that I'm going to talk to you about is trying to keep yourself physical. You have to be physical. First of all, keep that blood pumping. And if you have to do like a couple of in-house exercises just to keep your, blood flowing in the right ranges, we can do that. And I also wanted to talk to you about, if you don't monitor your blood pressure, it can go and carry and damage your kidneys. It could damage your heart. And it can also damage your artery walls. So if you don't monitor your blood pressure, and if it's too high, it makes all of your other organs work harder. All right. So what would I want you to do in the house? Keep yourself.
Do physical workouts.
Okay. And also, I want you to monitor your blood pressure so it won't lead to more physical things, far as damaging other organs. Also, I want to make sure you know that the normal range is 120/80. So any number it's above 120 or below 120, it could be considered low as far as the bottom number. If 80, if its number range is below 80 and above 80, then that could be a problem. So that's why I want you to monitor it. I also wanted to make sure you know about uncontrolled blood pressure. It can lead to other things. And also, the last thing I want to talk to you about is taking your medication. You have to take your medication, scheduled times when you're supposed to take it, because if you don't take your medication, it can knock off your monitoring of your blood pressure. Could you recall what I just said to you?
So make sure I take my medication.
Yes.
Throw my blood pressure off. So I need to stay on top of it. Yes, I do. Wait till I'm getting my groove on.
All right. So,
I don't want my walls to fall.
So make sure you keep tabs of everything like that. And even if you get normal readings, you still have to continue to take your blood pressure. Okay? All right. Do you understand the importance of hypertension and high blood pressure? All right.
What if I'm getting my groove on and I throw my reading off?